Have you ever found yourself wondering just how long you should wait before diving back into the dating pool after a breakup? Well, you're not alone. This is a question that plagues many of us after a relationship ends. Did you know that studies show up to 35% of people start new relationships within just a few weeks of a breakup? That's right, a significant number of people feel ready to move on quite quickly. Let's dive into this hot topic and explore the nuances of finding the perfect timing to start dating again. Breakups are tough, no doubt about it. They can leave us feeling heartbroken, confused, and sometimes even questioning our self-worth. And when it comes to starting fresh with someone new, timing is everything. It's crucial to ensure that you're emotionally ready to open up to someone new. Rushing it can be a recipe for disaster. Jumping into a new relationship too soon can lead to unresolved issues from your past relationship spilling over into the new one. But waiting too long might make you feel stuck, as if you're unable to move forward with your life. So how do you find the right balance? Why is getting the timing right so crucial? Well, it's all about ensuring that you're in the right headspace to give and receive love. Most of us face a common dilemma after a breakup. We ask ourselves, am I ready to date again? This question can be daunting and often leads to a lot of self-reflection. This is a question that requires deep introspection and honesty with oneself. We fear jumping into a new relationship too soon, worried it might be a rebound. Rebound relationships often don't last because they're built on the shaky foundation of unresolved emotions, and that's a valid concern. Rebounds can sometimes mask the pain temporarily, but don't address the underlying issues. But being single for too long can also sometimes push us into a bad cycle of being too much in our own heads and getting used to being alone. Finding that sweet spot is tricky. It's like walking a tightrope, balancing between giving yourself enough time to heal and not isolating yourself for too long. There are a few key factors to consider when figuring out if you're ready to date again. First, emotional readiness is paramount. Have you processed the end of your previous relationship? This means understanding what went wrong and what you've learned from it. Are you still harboring feelings of anger or sadness? It's important to address these emotions before moving on. Second, self-confidence plays a huge role. Do you feel good about yourself and what you bring to the table? Confidence in yourself can make a big difference in how you approach new relationships. And finally, consider the length of your last relationship. How long was your last relationship? The longer the relationship, the more time you might need to heal. Long-term relationships often require more time to process and move on from. Here's the big takeaway. There's no one-size-fits-all answer to this question. Everyone's timing is unique, and what works for one person might not work for another. It's really about self-reflection and understanding your own feelings. Take the time to understand what you need and what you're looking for in a new relationship. Take the time you need to heal and focus on self-care. Engage in activities that make you feel good and help you reconnect with yourself, and listen to your heart. Your heart will often give you the signals you need to know when you're ready to move on. You'll know when you're ready. So remember, the key is to take the necessary time for emotional healing and self-care before jumping into the dating scene again. It's about finding the right balance for you. It might be a few weeks or several months, and that's perfectly okay. Everyone's timeline is different, and it's important to honor your own process, but do start it. Get things moving within you. I'd love to hear about your experiences, so drop a comment below. And while you're here, don't forget to check out my other videos on relationship advice. And remember to take care of yourself, first and foremost.